Hey, welcome to Cedar Creek Homestead. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to this week on the homestead, and just take you on a little walk around today, starting off just a few little things that's going on. And I thought I'd start out here at the chicken yard and show you how our little poultry flocks are going here. We've bought some baby chicks this year, and plus we've had some of our hens hatch out on their own. Now I have to tell you, the chicken yard is a little bit messy. We've had 7 or 8 inches of rain in just the last few days here in Oklahoma, and we had an inch last night, but prior to that we've had at least 6 inches, and I've begun to lose track of the rain, so everything's kind of a muddy mess after today. It'll dry out a little bit and then it gets right back, but it's beginning to be a mud hole here. But I wanted to show you a little bit here of the chickens, and here's some of them. A bunch of them are inside the hen house here. I'm gonna see if I can get them to come out here. Chick, 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 chick. Come on, come on. Well, they're starting to go to roost. The older ones are in there and took some of the littlest babies in, but these are some of the other than this old rooster here. He's kind of getting old, but here's a few of our young stuff, and that little barred rock hen there, she's kind of an older one. And here's one of our hens and her babies. Her babies are getting pretty good size. Them 2 little barred rock looking ones there look like going to be little roosters. Anyway, they're all coming on here, and I was hoping to show a video of all the chickens, but here comes some more of them out. There comes some of the baby chicks there. They got their waters in a mess today, and I come home from work, thought I'd come out here and shoot a little video, and they have made a mess in this mud. And then the guineas, they got to let you know that they're around. And here's our turkeys, and they have got a mess going on in their yard here, but I have a video on these, and we haven't lost any. They've done really well, but they're not very pretty right now. After it rained last night, they kind of got a mess going on here in their pen, but that's just par for the course here. Get that gate open, you can see them a little bit better there. They're getting, in the mornings, they really active. They start gobbling and carrying on, and I don't know if any of them's going to be big enough to eat by Thanksgiving or not, but I honestly don't think I could eat any of them now. I'm kind of getting used to them, and anyway, got to get out here and clean their water troughs and everything. They have made a terrible mess during the day today, and of course everything's standing in water, and kind of hard to keep everything clean when it's like it is here. But if you homestead, you know what I'm talking about. There's always something to do and something going on, but I'm kind of proud of the turkeys. I'd ordered 15 and got 14, but yo, go. Well, come on. Sometimes I can hit or make a noise and they'll really start. There they go. They're learning to gobble. It's starting to do good. Our old guineas, they've all doing good. It seems like I've had 2 or 3 get caught around here, but I've seen feathers where they've been caught. One was caught right out here. I think an old owl or a hawk did. But I was going to show you the cows a little bit. They're looking fat and sassy and coming on pretty good here. And we've started getting a few baby calves, and we've had 3 newborn calves in the past few days. And fall calving season has started, and it's just going to be a few days here, may even tomorrow, be getting these up and weaning some of these older calves off. And some of these calves are getting pretty good size, and I try to wean them about 6 months of age. Sometimes I'll let them go 7 or 8. This little old calf here is getting 7 or 8 months old, and it's time to get her weaned off there. She's a little heifer I was looking for when she was born. I think it's got January down, so this cow usually calves every year in January. But that big old calf still nursing, and it's still attached to its mama, but it's about time to pull her off and get some of them weaned off. And this cooler weather's a good time. It's actually been cooler here, and today is really nice. This is awesome weather out here. I'm very thankful for the cooler temperatures. We've had an awful hot summer this year, and I'm ready to. I let the cows up here close to the house and this morning, so that if it's dry enough tomorrow, we've got chances of rain, so I might not be able to do it. But if it don't rain too much, I'll be able to get them up here and wean some of the bigger calves. Like this calf right here is another big one that needs to be weaned off. This little 45 here, and she's about half the size of her mama, and some of them's getting kind of big, and time to get them weaned off and let the mamas kind of fatten up before winter gets here, or before they can fatten up during the fall here while there's still plenty of grass left. But I was going over here to show you one of our newborn babies here. This old cow here, number 21, she's got a little bull calf. And hey baby, come on, get up there, come on, get up. It was sleeping, taking it easy, and I've got it disturbed now. But anyway, it's a nice looking little bull calf. That little old cow there, she's always had good calves, and she's usually pretty faithful to have a calf every year, and this one's no exception. It's going to be a dandy little baby. When they're first born like this, the mamas are real protective, so she's staying with it, and they're coming along pretty good. See another one laying down up here a little ways. That's gonna show, but like I say, we've had 3 so far, and just in the last day or 2, we've had 3 babies born, and they actually wasn't supposed to calve until after the 1st of September, but they calved just a little bit early. So this one here was a really small baby. The others have been pretty big. Come on now. Huh. This one's pretty new here, and it's still kind of weak getting around and stuff, but as you can tell, once it gets up and going, it don't have any trouble moving around. Little heifer calf. How are you, little buddy? I think that one was, I guess it was born yesterday, so it's not very old yet, but as you can tell, it's up moving around, and it's actually a pretty small calf compared to the others, but it may have just been a little bit preemie, but that usually don't hurt as long as they're up nursing. They get that first milk, usually they'll start to doing pretty good. And anyway, I think fall's on the way. It won't be long till, the way things are going, it's 1st of September. It's coming on awful quick. Some of the other cows are starting to show that are going to be calving here pretty soon, like, and I sure enjoy coming out here when it's cooler weather like this. It's quite a bit of fun and nice. Like it was just coming out here in the evening time like this, you'd be soaked with sweat. Just it was so humid. Just a few days ago we were under a excessive heat warning. It got so hot. Here's another little old heifer that is going to need to be weaned off her mama, and got several calves here that need to be separated, weaned from their mamas, because their mamas will be having calves here pretty soon. And but that's just part of it. Here's our little orphan calf, Willie, and he's actually, I let him back out here. I was feeding him up next to the house and feeding him grain, and he seemed like he just wasn't happy being up next to by himself. So they were up here, and I let him go with them just to see what he would do, and he's eating, doing just fine. And actually, he ain't as fat as I'd like for him to be, but he's doing pretty good. And he's got some black on his face. He's been in something, but he's actually not too bad looking considering that he's an orphan calf. But he out here grazes and makes it on his own. And I got a problem with this here little old heifer here. She's grown and she wants to nurse this cow, and so she's probably going to end up being our next beef. This little 725 here, she's not bred or anything, and I'm thinking we're going to put her up here. She's a real pretty little old heifer, but I hate to, but I think she's probably going to end up becoming our next beef. One thing, because she hasn't bred yet, and another because she keeps nursing, and she was weaned and she just all of a sudden went back to nursing. Sometimes that happens. This little old black cow here, she's turning out to be a pretty little old animal. How you doing, baby? How are you? Yeah. Some of them are kind of like pets. Kind of hate to see them go. This one we've actually kept as a replacement cow. She's coming on and doing pretty good, and